Ladies, please define woman without using the word woman. In other words, what is a woman?
Sure, we'll get into that. So I'll get right into that. So what were you saying before? You were saying what?
Trans women are women.
Okay, so that begs the question, what is a woman?
An individual who has experiences within a society that reflect womanhood.
Yeah,
and womanhood is not.
You already have
what
a
is
regressive
womanhood?
definition.
Yeah. What is?
Yeah, I'm progressive.
What is womanhood?
No, not a progressive definition. A regressive definition.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry then.
So it's regressive.
Before we respond, I actually want to get let every girl answer this question. So did you want to add more or?
Come back to me and I'll
Okay.
While we're going through, think about what womanhood is.
Yes.
So what is a woman?
What is a woman? Like definition wise?
Sure.
Into the mic, please.
Are you Googling it?
It's like a hard question.
She's Googling it. Okay.
That's a hard question?
All right.
There's many different definitions from people.
Webster's or Oxford? Which one are we talking here? Merriam's is a good source. I like Merriam's dictionary.
Okay.
That's a good one, I think. Oxford.
Well, if we're going off of like the definition that started when the dictionary started, we're going off someone who was born with XY chromosomes and
XY is male.
XX?
XY is male. XX is female.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I forgot science.
Apology accepted.
Thank you. But yeah, someone who is born with certain chromosomes is a woman. Some are born with chromosomes that make them a man.
Based.
What about you?
I prefer not to answer the question because I live for the dolls, so I gotta.
You what?
I gotta stick with the.
Okay, well, living for the dolls, keeping them in mind. What is a woman?
I believe it's someone who presents themselves societally as a woman.
What is a woman? What does it mean to present as a woman?
I would prefer not to answer that question.
Why?
Because it's a black and white answer it's not a black and white answer for me, and I just don't want to be on the topic.
Do you have something?
Honestly, I feel like this is not as progressive as I want it to be, but I'm not 100.
There's gonna be no middle ground when I say what my answer, so I just prefer not to.
Wait, just let her finish, please. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I guess maybe being a trans woman is not being a woman, but simply because of the experiences. So I defined it as having the experiences of womanhood. Trans womanhood and cisgender womanhood. You guys know what cisgender is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Deeply offensive word, by the way.
How dare you?
How dare you
Okay.
refer to us as cis?
All right.
I'm offended.
I refer to myself as...
We're messing with you. Trans
I know.
womanhood and
Okay.
cisgender womanhood.
Very different experiences. You know, the transgender woman probably grew up as a boy, so they have so many different experiences. Now, if they are cisgender passing after they transition, they might have a lot of similar experiences.
Minus not having.
Well, the question is, what is
social
a woman?
experiences. I know, that's why I said I took back my answer.
Yeah, but you realize the limitations with what you're saying.
Let's just let all the girls answer first.
So what is a woman?
An individual who has the experience of womanhood, and womanhood is experiencing sexism on a regular basis.
That's womanhood.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Based on the tweets that I heard earlier during this podcast, I have been the recipient of sexism tonight. Are you telling me I've experienced womanhood?
You've experienced.
Yeah, you're one of the dolls now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're a girl now. Do you want to transition?
But so womanhood is the experience of sexism on a daily
I
basis?
guess to be more specific, sexism from men to women, or does that make sense? Or
Wait,
the
so are we
definition
going-
of sexism is what you described earlier, was the social.
Are you saying prejudice plus power?
Yes.
Well, I don't believe that definition.
I'm just saying.
I don't believe that definition
that you provided.
Okay.
Earlier.
So right, and to reiterate, your position is you can't be sexist against men, is my understanding.
With that definition, yes.
With that definition.
Yep.
Okay. So you're saying that like all men, like for example, let's say a woman in a position of power was sexist towards homeless men who have no power, would that be sexism? Like Kamala Harris was like just like going around like beating the shit out of homeless men because they're homeless men. Is that sexism?
She would though.
Is it?
Because she has power. Let me ask you a question. Does Kamala Harris, as a woman, the Vice President of the United States, does she have more power than the homeless man?
Yes.
Absolutely.
But so
Because-
women
okay.
are capable of having power, ergo, even using prejudice plus power, women can be sexist towards men. I don't buy into your use of your definition of sexism, but even using your own, we can say that women are absolutely capable of being sexist towards men, so long as those women have more power than the men they're being sexist towards.
I guess it depends on what she is acting upon. Is she acting upon her power as a woman, or is she acting on her power as a wealthy individual? So in this situation, she would be acting
The
with her power.
intersection of
There is a lot
oppression.
of intersection.
No offense,
Oh my
guys.
God,
this
yes.
is like this is a waste of time. We should
Mental
get back to the what is a woman
gymnastics.
Okay,
question.
sure.
It
Wait,
is,
well,
it's
I think we
complex.
were on salve, but she's up getting some water now. So
What is a woman?
I mean, to keep it concise, a woman is a woman that's born a woman from a woman.
A biological female.
Yeah.
wait, well, salve's up. So
Yeah, we need you. What is a woman?
A human being with
you show that
XX
one, Nick?
chromosomes.
Based.
which
The same thing. It's the same thing.
you can hide it. I
What
guess.
is a woman?
An adult human female with XX chromosomes. Thank you, Matt Walsh.
Solid. Sav, what is a woman?
I don't know. That's like a hard question. to
Is it,
answer,
though?
like,
Into the mic.
Into the mic, please.
Yeah. Sorry. Do you
Well-
mean in terms of
Just like
can like a trans woman be a woman?
no,
or
just like
is-
what is a woman?
I don't know. I think it's just the sense of being feminine. Like motherhood, like carrying empathetic traits. I feel like it's really hard to summarize what a woman is.
I feel like it's really
just
not.
by speaking.
They're talking about biology completely.
biological?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if
We're not
you-
talking about like what
Oh.
traits do
That's
women
the-
embody. Like just what is
it's
a
like-
what is a woman?
Yeah.
Not like what does she embody, but like
So it's basically the basis, like, is a trans woman a woman essentially?
Yeah. They want to.
That's the context.
It's a probe.
We're trying to.
Yeah.
We're basically trying to clarify.
not-
Do you
it's-
view
it's not a
trans
probe.
women as real?
I remember what your question was. Or earlier you said a probing question. The question doesn't go anywhere. This question actually means something.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, but it's not
a
going.
lot.
It's not. You could just be like, are trans women women?
Yeah.
That's instead of being.
You could
what
say
is a
are
woman?
trans
'Cause
women women,
it's
but
an
you could
easy way
also
to
just
make-
ask what is a woman.
Well,
you
because
guys have had very diverse answers.
If you
that
define
don't really
it
make sense.
differently than we do, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have a semantic difference.
Yeah.
Then it's actually important for us to reconcile the semantic difference,
Wait, can you move this?
right?
Yeah. It's just with these debates where we're in front of a spectacle where we don't have rapport. So there's no middle ground. So it's like, when I want to say something.
That
like
doesn't mean
each-
one of us can't be wrong and one of us can't be right, or both of
Yeah.
us be wrong or both of us be right. So
I just
we
don't-
Why do you need rapport to have a logical debate with somebody?
That's like expert debate, like people
Expert
who
debaters don't have
champion debate.
rapport with-
People
it's
who win
logic.
champion debates.
What-
don't like they
What rapport do you need to have a logical debate with somebody?
It's just the way to have a actual debate that goes somewhere that
No.
progresses.
No. In fact, two people who've never
Because
met each other ever.
this conversation is not going to progress. This is like we've just had different viewpoints. There's been no.
Why wouldn't it progress? If there's a
progression.
logical distinction here that I can demonstrate to you, that a woman cannot be a woman because you say it's a woman because it's a woman, because that would be regressive.
And that's your opinion.
Then no, that's not my opinion.
I would actually. I think that'd be super valuable content. Make that argument, Andrew, please.
Okay, all definitions have to point at something.
Mm-hmm.
All of them have to point at something. So what is a microphone, right? Whatever I say a microphone is has to point at
Yeah.
what a microphone actually is. So if you say
You don't have to patronize me. I know.
Yeah, so
I
if you
know.
say-
Let him continue.
If you, well, I do have to patronize you. So if you say
You
that
do?
a woman
Okay.
is a woman,
It's the end of the road. Like, I will leave.
Oh no,
can
I
open
don't
this
care. I don't.
conversation.
It's not my show, lady. I don't give a shit if you leave.
I do want to hear.
What
Are
I
you
do,
that
what I
triggered?
do want to make a point on that analogy.
I'm not triggered.
though,
I just don't want to
is-
be triggered.